In Bombay itself, there are about 300,000 children estimated living on the streets of Mumbai. We take an average age of 7 years per child. Now, 10 years down the line, we're going to have 300,000 17-year-old young men and women on the street without education, without a skill, trade, without God, and most of them hooked to drugs. A friend of mine, he was sitting in the airport in Bombay, and he was reading a paper and he saw a picture of a little child in Bombay, about 3-year-old, naked, lying on the street, and there was a stray dog lying next to the child. And this child was drinking that dog's milk. And the caption underneath that said, "This dog is his mother." And I heard that. That was it. I thought if I could stop one child from drinking the dog's milk, that's it. One child. If I could make a difference for one child. God kind of spoke to me and said, "You're still waiting for the call? You know, there's no such thing as a call as such. When you see the need, just go and meet it."
So my name's Rohit. I'm 24. I live in London, near London Bridge. Walking through the streets of Bombay, the first thought I had yesterday as I was wandering around, what can I do? What can I do as one person? What one action? And because I was so overwhelmed, I never even wanted to start. I didn't want to even do anything. I was just kind of like, whoa. And then I remembered that I'm a part of Hillsong, that I'm a part of this bigger community that's doing something about this. And because of the blessings that God has poured into my life, I'm able to financially invest into what Hillsong is a part of. And one of those things is Biju. And Biju works in the streets of Bombay. Right there where I was walking along, I realized that he was helping them, which meant that in a way I was helping them. I was part of that.
We start with a prayer, start with one song, and then we teach them basics of Hindi and maths, and that way we have a class around for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Later, after that, the food vehicle comes with the student.
And okay. There's a little boy over there with the 3 bears on his shirt.
Yeah.
He's so small. How does he live without parents?
Now he's come with his brother.
Yeah.
He's a little bit elder. So with him, he may be like roaming everywhere.
The main thing they do is it begging? Is that?
They don't get a proper nourishment.
Yeah.
So that is why we started with giving a meal, not only a meal, with a nutritious meal, so that they won't get malnourished. Most of these kids are not feeling well also.
As a group, we're helping Biju, and he's here and he's doing this stuff and he's reaching these people. The second I realized that, I felt like I was part of the solution and I wasn't part of the problem. And I wasn't just an outsider looking in. And my contribution in my life in England is actually having an impact here on the ground.
One of the major things that kind of dominates India is a caste system. And majority of the people of India, people of the lower caste. People of the low caste or the lowest caste especially, they don't believe that they are worth anything. Some parts of India, they are told that they don't even have a soul, they're just objects. They're like animals. They believe that they are not worth anything. So why take care of something which is not worth anything? Why educate something which is not worth anything? Why be hygienic when you're not worth anything? So when we go and reach out to them, we tell them God created you in His image. This kind of blows their mindset up. Man, I'm worth something. All of us are worth something. We heard about this place. We heard that a lot of people addicted to drugs and alcohol are living in this area. I know it's a rough area, but we just decided to come. These guys can become an army for you. I mean, the moment I look at them in that perspective, my whole perspective began to change. They are not a bunch of homeless people. They are not a bunch of failures. They are not a bunch of good-for-nothings. They are an army standing. They just don't know about it. This guy, Gabriel, he was here. We found him right here. He had chains in his hands, chain around his neck, chains on his feet. He had sold himself to a big witch doctor as a slave. And he was there for about 6 years. Nobody would go near him. Nobody would talk to him. So one day, one of our boys, they went to him and he said, "We will pray for you." He touched him. God set him free. So we took him in. I said, "Come on, do one thing. You start helping other people."
Yeah.
So he began to join the team and his face just brightened up. One of the guys, he came to us and said, "You've been doing such good work to us. You've been coming here, feeding us, teaching us good things, and I really want to give something back to you. And I've been wondering what to give. I don't have any money to give you. And well, this is what I can do for you. If you got any enemies, tell me, I'll kill them for you for free." He said, "That's the only trade I know. That's all I know." And I said, "Thank you very much, but I'll let you know when I need you." This is where these kids would end up. And it doesn't have to be like that. If we can really get to them, get into their lives, win their trust, win their confidence, and prevent them from getting into a big mess in life, I believe we have changed the course of the city.